Warfield stabilized.
Hi and welcome to a TMA hero tutorial about Danimoth. Danimoth is an arbiter and quite cool to bring your units from one place to another really fast. Let's have a look at a unit. It starts with around 60 energy, it has 300 shield points, 300 health points, 5 armor and does a damage of 50. It also has 2 special abilities, the recall for 20 energy and the stasis field for 125. Danimoth is recommended for mid or late game, that means from 30k on, because then you're in the third zone, can select reavers or tanks. You shouldn't let it spotted by your opponents, just directly move it to the left or the right of the map and hide it. And you can also do some kind of fast drop, siege your tanks, fly behind the enemy nexus and recall the tanks there behind the wall so their ground units totally cannot reach them. And of course the arbiter will provide invisibility to your tanks. Although such a tank recall is really annoying for your opponents, there are some ways to stop it. Like for example selecting the Corsair. They have a spell, the Disruption Web. The tanks under it cannot shoot anymore. That gains you some time. Then Cloaked Wraiths are perfect to take care of Danimoth. You have to kill it so the tanks get visible, and once it's gone you can select Guardians, and with their long range and heavy damage they are just perfect to kill the tanks. Another quite effective way to use the Arbiter is to recall Reavers. Don't forget to build Scarabs before, especially versus an unshielded Nexus. You can do a lot of damage. If you have Danimoth and Phoenix, you are a lucky man and can recall the Phoenix directly behind the enemy Nexus. Like that you can just start attacking the Nexus health points. If your opponents know you have Danimoth selected, you really need some anti-air and also an observer, because the Cloaked Wraiths will most probably hunt it down, so you can protect it and also get a lot of points. A pretty stylish way to stop the recall of Danimoth is the Dark Archon and its feedback special ability. You can see that here. The feedback kills all the energy the Arbiter has, so you can only fly back. When clever opponents know you are on the way to recall some units, they will most likely have a ghost ready and lock down your Arbiter. If your Arbiter survives long enough to get 125 energy, you can use the stasis field, which is especially horrible when casted on the enemy spawn area, so all the units are locked for about 40 seconds. If the stasis player can select one more time, he can get ground units and run little salad, run to the ground suicide. So you can see that here. All the units, also the stasis ones, will get suicided and he can kill the observer and reselect. Even better than a normal tank drop is a swarm drop, where you have a defiler with you, so-called drop deluxe. The defiler casts a dark swarm and units like the Guardians will have no chance to reach it, so your enemies can only gain some time with the Corsair, Disruption Web, fly over with some reavers or try to storm you.